As you may have heard, Trump has slapped a 10% tariff on almost everything the UK sells to the US, and your wallet may end up feeling it. My name is Jack Rivas, and welcome to this week's episode of Tax Tidbits, where Trump's tariffs have been introduced in retaliation to the long-standing UK tariff on US goods. There are a few ways you could see these tariffs impacting you, one of which is if the UK economy gets spooked and loses business confidence. The Bank of England may cut interest rates more than planned, which could be good news if you've got a mortgage, less so if you're a saver hoping for some actual return on your cash. UK prices could go either way. If import costs rise, then prices will increase. However, global trade could be redirected, which could lead to cheaper goods flooding the UK. Jobs could take a hit too, especially in car manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, and other big export industries. Jaguar Land Rover's already hit pause on US shipments, probably while trying to figure out what the heck just happened. In short, whether it's your job, your shopping bill, or your loan payments, Trump's trade moves could sneak their way into your life. Speaking of tariffs, the UK government is loosening up its electric car sales targets and lowering fines for car makers after Trump hit our car exports with a whopping 25% tariff. While the 2030 ban on new petrol and diesel cars is still on, car makers now get more breathing room to hit their EV targets. Basically, if they flop one year, they can make it up in the next year. Also, the fine for missing the mark is dropping from £15,000 per car to a slightly less painful £12,000. Additionally, smaller British car makers like Aston Martin and McLaren will be allowed to keep selling petrol cars beyond the 2030 deadline. Bottom line, these changes might help the car industry to keep rolling, but don't expect it to shift into high gear overnight. Free Agent just took tax filing to new heights, literally, by submitting the first ever digital tax return from the edge of space because apparently the cloud wasn't high enough. With a robot arm, a satellite connection, and some seriously chilly weather, minus 45 degrees, they filed on behalf of a real client, and yes, HMRC got it. The point was to prove that making tax digital isn't rocket science, though I suppose this time it kind of was. The move comes as MTD for income tax looms starting in April 2026, yet many UK small business owners are still confused or unaware of it. For more information on making tax digital for income tax and self-assessment, check out our mini-series available on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. Live shopping is on the rise. Is it time your business adopts it? Live shopping is basically what happens when online shopping and reality TV have a baby and that baby has a credit card. It's like QVC, but cooler and with better lighting. Sellers are going live, showing off clothes, makeup, and even luxury perfumes, while viewers shop in real time. No dressing rooms, no lines, and definitely no leaving the house. It's already a hit in places like China, where influencers sell thousands of lipsticks in minutes. The West is catching on with brands like Amazon, TikTok, and even Kit Kat getting in on the action, because clearly we all need chocolate and retail therapy at once. For businesses, it's a golden opportunity to connect with customers in real time, boost sales, and maybe even go viral. Just make sure your Wi-Fi can handle it. Keir Starmer isn't thrilled with the Office for Budget Responsibility, the government's budget watchdog, over their analysis of his benefit changes. He slammed their approach this week, saying they assumed not a single person will change their behaviour after his proposals are rolled out. His plans, which include tightening eligibility for disability benefits and freezing incapacity benefits under universal credit, are intended to save money and boost employment. But the idea has sparked backlash, with critics, including some of his own MPs, fearing it could push hundreds of thousands into poverty. Meanwhile, the OBR claims it doesn't have enough data to fully assess the impact, leaving everyone nervously waiting for the next move. Thanks for sticking with me through this week's episode of Tax Tidbits. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more news snippets, and I will see you next week.